Hey everyone, this is Paul Gale from paulgalenetwork.com, and thank you for joining me today for video game news. It is November 29th, 2020, and this is the top news story of the day. Coming to us just a couple of minutes ago on Twitter is just a couple of minutes after 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time in California. The official Universal Studios of Japan Twitter just revealed the release date and details of Super Nintendo World coming to Osaka, Japan. As you know, Paul Gale Network is a huge Mario fan, a huge Nintendo fan, loves theme parks, and was planning, in fact, on going to Osaka, Japan back in July of 2020, just a few short months ago, to celebrate my 37th birthday in style at the grand debut of Super Nintendo World. Obviously, 2020 went very different than anyone anticipated. You know, if you rewound it back to January of this year or late fall, winter of 2019 even. But it's awesome to see. Now we finally have a new date of February 4th, 2021, which is a Thursday, to go to Super Nintendo World. I'm just stoked. Let me show you why I'm so happy. Ready for this? Ready for this? This is provided by Google Translate, going from Japanese into English, but I'll read the following. Breaking news. New large-scale area, Super Nintendo World, February 4th, Thursday, opening decision. Japan's world-class world of Nintendo games, including Mario Kart, realized with the latest technology, has become a reality. Campaign information that will win the prior experience will be posted later. Wow. Hashtag USJ, hashtag We Are Mario, hashtag Super Nintendo World. And here are the photos. Now, I have a slideshow prepared for you that I have blown up, so I'm going to take you along the journey. So let's start with the following. This is no artwork. This is no CGI imagining of what the park's going to look like. This is Super Nintendo World completed. Oh, it looks fantastic. You know, I've been following this journey for the last couple of years. I've been so excited ever since Nintendo announced the partnership with Universal Studios a few years ago. And it looks beautiful. Everything looks so real and crisp and clear. I absolutely can't wait to go. You know, I've been to Universal Studios Hollywood a few times in the last couple of years, so I've slowly but surely been able to see the progress done to our own theme park. I say our own because, you know, as a California, Los Angeles, resident, that's my theme park. That's, 20 miles from home, so that's the one I'm going to be frequenting most often. But, with the pandemic and everything, probably it too has been delayed from whenever Nintendo and Universal Studios were originally planning on opening it to a new date, much like this, from July to February. That's a decent 7-month delay, so it's going to be worth it though. I can already tell. It looks fantastic. I've shown you pictures before, but this right here is updated, new, official. You walk into Super Princess Peach. She should be Super Princess Peach. She is super. And there's a game called Super Princess Peach, for that matter, for the DS. Great game. But yeah, you walk into Princess Peach's castle, and inside you're greeted to Super Nintendo World's theme park. This is multi-level theme park. It's done in such a way that when you look on the outside, you see green rolling hills. You don't see other buildings and stuff like that. You don't see the top of the buildings either, so you're truly in the world of Mario and company when you're in this park from any angle. Everything had to be so well structured and balanced to have the perfect balance of art, aesthetics, practicality, and visual standpoints from wherever you were to keep you feeling that this is real and you don't see, things that aren't supposed to be there alongside you. I'm sure that if you look hard and stuff like that, you could see other parts of Universal's theme park. You could see, Hogwarts from Harry Potter, for instance. But for the most part, this is going to feel entirely like a Super Mario experience. You go off to the left and you see Super Mario Brothers. You see, Toad's Cafe and the Yoshi animatronic ride. And you see all of this stuff in the distance. And over here you see Bowser's Castle on the far end, walk into. It's going to be such a journey, man. I'm so excited. And in this castle, going back, is this big chunk of land that is the main attraction from a ride perspective, and that is the Mario Kart ride. And that is this. And don't worry, this is just the concept image. As you saw, I actually have real photos, but it's an AR experience. The ride moves along a real track. It's on rails, so you're not going to fall off the road, but you'll have certain control in your kart. But in addition to being a real ride, it's also an augmented reality experience. So you see, this person right here holding a blue shell about to throw it. You see Mario and company, interacting with you. It's going to be both real and AR driven. And wait until you see the aesthetics and the amount of detail inside. You probably caught a glimpse earlier from the thumbnail, but when I show you what it looks like blown up, the amount of architecture is so high res, it's so crisp, it looks stunning. Here's one of the looks as you're, walking in before the ride starts. Okay, I love it. Even something simple like this, you're like, what's so impressive about that? What's so impressive about it? Everything is just bump mapped, It's got this depth to it. It's got this crisp aesthetic look, clean lines, the lighting, everything is going to be a true joy if you're a Nintendo fan. Alongside, you've got some very familiar trophies from different cups that if you're a Mario Kart fan, you've probably seen these many times over the years. Walk up the stairs and you see Bowser, this giant, stunning looking statue that, tells you you're in my castle, you're in King Koopa's castle. I can't wait to walk up those red steps. I'm going to be taking pictures whenever I go. Will I go to the February 4th opening? I want to say yes, but more information is going to, be needed. How many people? Are they going to have masks only? Do you have to take, a certain health test before? Is there a waiting period to go in to make sure that you are clear medically? What are the procedures? What are the precautions? So much is unknown, but this is breaking, like I said. We're just several minutes past 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time in California, and I had to do this drop. Wow. Looking at Bowser from another angle, as you get closer, you can see the detail. You can see the cracks in his skin. You can see the shadow of him going off in this direction. Look at the texture work here. Combination of steel and brick and wood. It's all there. It's all very well balanced. Beautiful stuff. Truly is. Let me take you inside the kart itself. This is the Mario Kart ride. You're not just on a roller coaster track. You're not just in a generic kart. It's not just a short, simple, windy road and you're done. You're going to be experiencing Mario Kart's world come to life in realistic environments. As you can see here, warp pipes, real aesthetics all over the place in the kart, looking like Mario Karts, different numbers. Mario Kart's 17. This green one is Luigi's, number 9. You got Princess Peach's back here, and Toad's behind. Got pipes coming from the ceilings, different gears. Imagine the noises you're going to hear. Imagine when you're driving through, seeing things in AR, in which these goggles right here are the ones that you put on. You can look at more details in the background. You can see Lemmy's, one of the Koopalings, right? Oh, it's such a joy. Here's another shot. It's a little bit expanded. You can see the carts in front of you, right? It looks like per cart, there will be 4 people. How many can go on the ride at once remains to be seen. But if this little chunk of 1, 2, 3, 4 represents 4, 8, 12, 16, is that 16 here, followed by another 16 there? Does it have 32 people ride at once where, you could go off 16 and 16 and then you're interacting with each other as you go on in a race to the finish line? Possibly. That's a little bit of speculation on my part. Is it just a pure 16 at a time? Do they go off in different little chambers where you've got, equidistant parts, but there's 4, 4, 4, 4, and it's just you? And that way it simulates a lot of carts being on screen at once. You can see lights in the back. These lights, if these are individual separate carts, with the AR goggles, I'm sure that, the lights simulate, well, this is what the AR goggle is picking up on. This is your shell that you could throw to the person in front of you, the banana peel that you could drop behind you. No doubt, does this have rumble and motion? Obviously, it's a very motion-driven kart riding experience, but, you get hit simulating a spin out and whatnot. How do they control, who wins? Is it really up to you? Could there be multiple winners? Are there different places? Oh my gosh. And this is just the Mario Kart ride, by the way. The Yoshi one is a different experience. It takes you on this animatronic Yoshi that goes up and down and around and inside the building and outside and seeing things. But that one, to the best of our understanding, is not an AR ride. It's a slower paced, medium paced ride, whereas this is the high action, high thrill ride. Not roller coaster, 75 mile per hour levels, but, fast and just visually driven. Got another look here. Just awesome. And one final look. Here you can see Toad's cart behind, number 46. And there is space in between. So where there's space here, there wasn't space previously in the other photo between the pink Princess Peach cart and this yellow Toad cart. Now there is. Now there's space, no space, however, here behind Toad's cart and presumably Mario's cart, correct? So I don't think it's a cluster of 16 in a row, 16 in a row. I think they go off as this little chunk of 4, this little chunk of 4, this little chunk of 4, and that's how it's situated. You've got 2 people sitting up here and 2 people sitting down here, and maybe in a Super Mario Kart Double Dash kind of manner, you work together as a little team of 4. Maybe you adopt a Nintendo character or a me-like character yourself, and you work as a team to, defeat the other carts. And how many other carts are on at the same time? It could be a minimum of 4. I don't know if there's a maximum, but I'd imagine a minimum of 4 and a max of 8. And that would be, 16 to 32 participants, representing 8 or 4 different carts in general, in total. Oh, brilliant stuff, though. It's beautiful. I didn't expect to hear this today, but what a way to end our Thanksgiving break before we go back to work Monday, tomorrow. This is excellent. I've been having a lot of fun this weekend playing Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity on Nintendo Switch. And, Zelda's one of my favorites. Mario's one of my favorites. Getting to end the weekend with some Mario news just tops it off for me personally. I love it. I'm going to post this. You're going to see it live right now. Thank you for watching with me. Thank you for sharing this excitement. Please let me know, what do you think of Super Nintendo World opening up in Japan? We're going to get one in California. We're going to get one in Florida, hopefully. You know, the world's kind of crazy right now, so I'm sure that Nintendo and Universal are trying to make the best out of it as they can. As more information develops on this, I will definitely share it. Thank you for watching. This is Paul Gale Network with Video Game News signing out. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.